Hey guys, this is Shantae Parker from Exit Elite, Washington, D.C. I'm coming to you from the Woodmore Town Center in Lanham, Maryland, about to enter into our sales meeting today. And I'm so excited because my favorite exit trainer is in town today to pour into us, Johnny Loewy. And I just wanted to take this time to give a testimony about Johnny Loewy and how much I adore him and how much I have learned and am inspired by him. I met Johnny about 2006. It was my first year in real estate at a training. And the training was sponsored by the Exit Mid-Atlantic region, and he had us writing our biographies, and he was so floored when I told him that I was a public school teacher and I had been a teacher for 18 years. Throughout that training, he was very encouraging. I took the day off work to come there, and he told me that he saw potential in me. He told me that I was going to be great. And he actually said at that training, "You won't be a teacher for long." And I thought, I've been a teacher for 18 years. I'm not quitting teaching. This is like a part-time gig. And he's like, "No, you have potential." And sure enough, from that moment on, I began to have a very successful career in real estate until the market shift happened. And maybe about 2 years ago, I saw Johnny at a training at our Exit Mid-Atlantic Awards. And that was the first time, that I didn't receive an award. In fact, I had only closed 6 deals that year. And I couldn't believe it. It was the worst production possible. And I had gone back to teaching, even though I had quit 2 years or 3 years prior to that, and I was full time. I was so low. My father had passed away from brain cancer. My life was spiraling out of control, and I could not get it together. I had only sold 6 houses in 1 year. So sad. So he saw me at that training, and he came up to me and he gave me one of his loving, supportive, honest, super hugs that he gives. And I almost felt like crying because he looked into my eyes and he said, "What is wrong?" And he knew that something was wrong. He didn't know my production. He didn't know what I had been through, but he knew that something was wrong. And he saw that the light in my eyes was gone. And he said, "Hey, I'm going to be in Maryland. I want you to come to this training. It's 3 days. And I promise you, we're going to get through this. Like we're a team." He said, "We're going to get through this." And so I listened. I didn't have the money for the training. I didn't know where I was going to get it from. I attended that training. I got it together, and it was a 3-day training. In fact, it wasn't even the 3 days. It was like 8 weeks training. I can't remember the name of the training, but I was there faithfully every week. I was no longer teaching anymore, and I sat there and I got it together through the help of Johnny Loewy. In fact, that was the most incredible year I've ever had in real estate. I went from selling 6 homes to 36 homes in that year. And I know it was because of the trainings, and I know it was because of the personal touches and one-on-one coaching that I received from Johnny Loewy. He basically saved my real estate career and my real estate life. And he showed me a lot of things, not just about real estate, but he talked to me about having work balance and having work-life balance and having time to spend with my daughter, and encouraged me to spend time with myself, and encouraged me to expand and hire an assistant and get a team of people to help me. He poured into me, and it's like so incredible when you think about it, that to have somebody who's been one of the top real estate agents in the world, somebody who's been in the Wall Street Journal. I don't even know anybody personally that's sold, over 500 homes in 1 year repeatedly. The guy is a rock star in real estate, and to know that he cares about me and cares about my performance and cares about whether I'm successful, and that I can reach out and call him and touch him anytime, any day, any night, he's there. It's just wonderful. And that's what Exit is about. Exit is about family. Exit is about support. Exit is about helping one another. Exit is the only company I've ever been in, but it has to be hands down the best company I've ever been in, just by virtue of the people that represent the company. And Johnny Loewy, I love you with all my heart. You're like part of my family. I get so excited to see you, and definitely I'm super excited to attend this training today, where you're going to be your smile is infectious. You have changed my life. And when I went and got my first international award at last year's convention, and I looked down and saw you crying, oh my God, it was so touching. It was like my mom and dad and whole family were there cheering me on, and it was just you. And it was so sweet. And so it made me feel like we are a team and we did this together, and my accomplishments are definitely yours too. And I appreciate you and I love you. And hey, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. And if you've never taken a Johnny Loewy's training, you're crazy. You need to get in there, because he's really into turning potential into production. That's his name. That's who he is. And that's it. Signing out. Shantae Parker, Exit Elite Realty, Washington, D.C. Have an awesome day. Bye.